Narcs hate they love me. Narcs hate they love me. NarcsHateTheyLoveMe on Instagram. Narcs hate they love me on TikTok. Narcs hate they love me at gmail.com. That is the email. That's for one-on-one purposes on YouTube. Also that's for coaching purposes, y'all. I grew up Catholic. I wanted to come on here and just say something, right? I want to come up here and say something. I'm just gonna pinpoint what my channel is all about, because some of you don't know me. Some of you are just now subscribing to me. You don't know what I covered. You don't know what I'm all about. I'm probably confused in your mind. Like, you probably think that I'm confused. I don't know which way I'm going. Somebody deem me as pathy. It's all good. I'm not pathy. I know what I'm talking about. I stand in what I know. I stand in truth, what I know. I don't spread something if I don't know it. All right? I can get on here and give you narc game all day. I got 2 years of material, videos that give you narc game all day. All right, but we don't need narc game all day. Some people want to know how to press forward. Some people want to know how to move on. Some people want to know what are some mechanisms that they need to utilize in order to push forward in their day-to-day. How can they recognize and acknowledge that they're being financially abused, that they're being used? Let me tell you something. If you're being used, and this is a monumental, this is a key. This is the key to how you can figure out how you're being used. If somebody can just up and drop you, no matter what you invested, what you brought forth to the table, meaning financially, emotionally, physically, in their day-to-day to help make life easier for them, if they can just up and drop you at the drop of a hat, snap of a finger, you're being used. There's no emotional connection there. Everything is all about them. Everything is all about the benefits that they can reap based off of keeping you in their lives. But that doesn't mean that they necessarily care about you, because they don't. People that care about people don't just up and drop them and go on and treat them as if there was no, they played no part. It was no part. You brought no change. You brought nothing to their lives. They can't just up and drop you. All right? They can't. Even if they tried, they can't. Just up and block you like you don't even matter. They can't. Go on to somebody that they think is better, because that's what they be thinking. Narcissists think that they go on to somebody that's better. And then after the reality sets in, because let me tell you, when you first meet people, it's all good. It's all good. But once you settle down with them, reality sets in. People have to value you in order to... That's how they show you that they value. They have to value you. Ain't no picking up and putting down. Ain't no in and out. Is we in this for the long haul or we not? And if they turn around, they pick you up and put you down like you an object, they don't value you. They don't care shit about you. They only using you as a stepping stool or a stepping stone to get to somebody that they feel is valuable to them. Never mind you. All right. But I wanted people to know this is the fine line. This is how this thing goes. People that's telling you, look, you're there to make them happy. What you bring to this relationship, if you don't make me happy, then this is not a relationship. It's a no-go. Happiness starts within self. It's internal. I can't depend on Jim, Joe, and Bob, Mark, and Becky, Amber, and Laquita to make me happy. I wake up every day with a purpose, something to look forward to, something to accomplish. And I keep people in my circle in order to support me. Just help keep me up, just in case I fall a little bit. Help keep me up just a little bit. But I'm not dependent ultimately on you to make me happy. I know that the change that's worth the change that's going to come into my life, that's going to benefit me, is going to come from me. I may need a little assistance along the way here and there. You know, I may need to borrow $5, $10. I might need to just talk to you, just get a little bit of your time. But it's not ultimately on anybody else to make me happy, make me me. My purpose does not change because my purpose is for me. It's not for anybody else. My purpose is not a part of Jim, Joe, and Bob's purpose. My purpose is for NHTLM to accomplish. That's my purpose, my goal to accomplish. And it's nobody else's responsibility to get there and make me accomplish that goal, help me accomplish that goal. That starts with me. I should be a benefit to somebody else, not a liability. It's cool if I have kids, I have some baggage, I have some mental things that I need to overcome, but all of that starts and ends with me. It's not on Jim, Joe, Bob, and everybody else. Amber and Laquita and all them. No, that's for me. Now, if I choose to vent and tell Jim, Joe, and Bob, and Laquita and all them, Amber and all them, what I'm going through and how I feel, yeah, I would want them to be a lending ear. I would want them to lend their ear. But at the end of the day, that's my battle. That's my battle. I properly equip myself for that battle so that I can win that war. I need to put myself in position to win that war. All right. I'm NarcsHateTheyLoveMe, y'all. I'm NarcsHateTheyLoveMe, y'all. I love this life of mine. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wake up happy every day. I go to bed happy every day. I have a purpose. I have a position, and I don't need anybody to put me up on a pedestal. I do that for myself. I self-regulate me and my emotions. All right. I love y'all. Peace. Take care.